Hello, everyone. Welcome back to yet another political episode. So, we are back, and we got our Arkansas results finished. And yes, apparently, as you know, no surprise here, Donald Trump wins. It is officially, as we know, it's a red state as we know it. And the question is, what were we projecting the results look like? And were we right? Were we wrong? I actually thought we were right, but we weren't entirely right. We had the results look like this. We just had this one county go for Trump. That county at the end of the night ended up going for Harris. So we'll add that county for her here. But let's see. I want to know what that county is called. But for the most part, we were actually pretty correct on, the county. This is ridiculous. Okay, 2024 Arkansas counties. So yeah, for the most part, we were right about the positions on where the counties would kind of vote. We were right about Desha County, and Desha County has actually shifted, like, really, really right, because we can take a look at Desha, because Desha actually voted conservative all the way through the whole entire thing. Like 2022 elections and voted Republican. That's why I am confident. Yeah, Desha County is done. Desha County is Republican. It's a stronghold. I believe it used to be an African American county. Let's see the demographic change. Yeah, white. Actually, African American is somewhat of a majority. This is the 2020 census. But yeah, the white in this case, they're the minority group in Arkansas, but in Desha County. But yeah, the 31.53, it's climbed up significantly. Not to mention Black or African American groups, they are below 50%. But again, there are some more said minority groups compared to the white minority in this said county. But this is what it's looking like right now. Desha, however, despite being African American, it actually is in favor for Trump. It actually went to Trump by 5 points. It's actually significant. I saw it coming, but what I didn't see coming was the county right over here, and that was called Crittenden County, and I had that county go for, as you know, I had that county go for Donald Trump, and that actually went to Kamala Harris. And it was a close race. It was a Kamala Harris +2, but yeah, same deal. Washington County, a county that voted for Democrats in the gubernatorial race. We could actually pull the Arkansas elections, and I can make my case, rest my case that this is what we kind of predicted and how it looked like. So yeah, 2022 was a compatible year. As you know, Crittenden County actually went to Sarah Huckabee Sanders, and we had Washington County, which actually has a big city up here. That's Fayetteville, and that's part of the reason why it actually went to her opponent, Chris Jones. And I'm like, okay, despite that, I'm still going to have Washington County actually go for Republicans, despite actually being the more liberalist county in the western Arkansas. But in the end of the day, it's actually more conservative than you actually think. I want to see. Yeah, Crittenden County also barely went to Leslie Lutledge. I think having picked that up and having not noticed that would have had influenced my opinion, and I would have put that for Kamala Harris. Like, to be honest, St. Francis County, Trump had a better chance of winning that county than Crittenden County. But, it is what it is. Look at here, you'll see both of those counties, St. Francis and Crittenden counties, go for John Thurston. Secretary of State, yeah, that's the one we just looked at. Attorney General, same deal. You'll see Desha County voted Republican all the way through. That's why I'm kind of confident now. Yeah, Democrats can't win in Desha anymore, despite African Americans having somewhat of a presence. But then again, in Georgia, this county right here, this county right here I have in blue, that's an African American county, and that hasn't voted for Republicans. I don't think it hasn't even voted for the long time the one that can actually win Georgia for Democrats, and that's Raphael Warnock, huge African American leader. That county hasn't even gone for Warnock, and despite being a black African American county, so you can make your case. Yeah, just because you're an African American county, that doesn't mean your county is going Democrat. And there are a lot of black conservatives in the South, and Desha County has just become one of them. And I would rest my case and say, hey, Desha County, despite having a long streak of Democrat voting, yeah, I believe by registration, Desha County is still registered Dems for most part, but a lot of these registered Dems are conservatives. They believe in social norms, in social values, and conservative norms and conservative values for the most part. They're Christian, overwhelmingly Baptist, and I think that's had a lot of the role, seeing that the Democratic Party kind of had to steer away from Christianity and from these Christian values. That really upsetted a lot of individuals in the Black Belt, which are, of course, Baptist and Christian. Yeah, they're a lot of African Americans, they are devout Christians in the Black Belt. So, also part of the Bible Belt. Like the Black Belt and the Bible Belt, they intersect with each other, meaning they are interlined, go through each other. So obviously, without saying, make my case known, you'll see Desha County still goes Republican in the auditor's race. Same deal. Tommy Land won Desha. I would say he won Desha more. The only position where Desha County seemed to vote liberal was an amendment to create the Arkansas and to provide a government burden of accepted circumstances. So yeah, this is a religious freedom. I don't know why all liberals are voting. Well, okay, I guess. So an amendment to the Arkansas Constitution to create the Arkansas Religious Freedom Amendment, and to provide the government may never burden a person's freedom of religion and accept the okay, I think this is why the alignment changed. In rare circumstance that the government demonstrate the application of the burden to the person is in furtherance of compelling. So this is more of kind of preventing, stopping, and halting religious freedom to a point, like putting a limit. But of course, Arkansas voted no to that. But yeah, I'm getting distracted with amendments, but you get what I'm saying. This is 2022. Outdated results, by the way, but comparing these results to the presidential election, like midterm results, to the presidential election results, you cannot say you hadn't seen it coming, because Desha County has voted Republican all the way through. Heck, it's in the 50 percentage range, but it was like close to 60%. You could say it's like Burke County in Georgia. It's gone completely Republican, and of course, for years we are used to seeing the alignment, like for example 2020, where Democrats like Desha County actually was more tilting in the 40% range. Let's see. Desha County 2.28. I mean, it went to Biden by a lot. I mean, with under the 5% range, but yeah, amazing. Interestingly enough, it was 2.20. Amazing. I mean, absolutely amazing. There's, of course, Lee County. I don't know why I had Crittenden County red. I think that was a little silly. But if I had realized that, Crittenden County went to Biden by 7.22%, and heck, St. Francis County would have had a better chance of going for Trump than Crittenden County. I wouldn't have had Crittenden County go for Trump. I mean, if I had done more research, I own the accountability. Yes, I predicted Crittenden County would go for Trump. I made a mistake, and, I hold accountability for that. But then again, I was mostly right for the Arkansas. I was right about Desha, for sure. And I think Desha is done for Democrats. I think it's done. It's not part of the black belt. I mean, it is a part of the black belt, but it's not a part of that liberal black belt like we've seen right here. The black belt along the Mississippi, this county right here too. Yeah, it's kind of separated itself, and to a point, I believe this county right here is also African American. We can actually take a look at Wiki Commons, and before we end this video, the racial demographics. Arkansas racial and ethnic map. Let's see. Yes, okay, so this is kind of interesting. Yeah, Desha is, of course, African American. I wish we could make it bigger. I think we know how. Desha. There we go. Desha. So Desha is right here. It's not the most African American county, but then again, Little Rock is right up here. Pulaski County is actually Caucasian. It was just the fact that the capital's there. It's all liberal capital. Little Rock. And I mean, Little Rock is African American city too, but it's not. According to the map, it doesn't seem it's the majority. But yeah, it's more of these rural counties in purple that are actually African American. But yes, it's like this county right here is the darkest. I think that's the most African American county, but this is, of course, the result. But anyway, what do you guys think? Let me know down below. And as always, I will see you all in the next political episode.